Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Art is supposed to be admired and appreciated, but this art has a deeper and more serious meaning. It is inspired by survivors of abuse and sexual assault, and it's supposed to raise awareness and empower victims.
Beautiful.
The Hope Shining Blue event will feature artwork for auction, just like the piece that you just saw, and all of it is inspired by survivors of abuse.
That's right, and here with us today is Jenny Vang. She's a survivor herself, and Maryann Clesceri to share how we can all help take part in this event. Good to see you guys.
Hi, ladies.
Yeah, it's great to see that beautiful artwork there, something everyone can bid on, everyone can be a part of, potentially owning a piece of artwork that has such a unique and special meaning, right?
Absolutely. The artwork is just stunning. It's beautiful, and it's all inspired by the surviving of the horrible crime of sexual violence, and all the artists have kept that in mind as they're creating these beautiful pieces of art.
The event that's coming up later in April is sold out now. Tiffany and I are super excited to be invited back again this year because we both took so much away from being there. I mean, it was just incredible to see these models walk the runway, and many of the models, you should know, are survivors of sexual assault and abuse. And Jenny, I give you a lot of credit for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. You're somebody who's going to take to the runway and model some beautiful clothes, so we'll be sure to high-five you when we see you. But what do you feel comfortable sharing about your story?
Well, I've been going to the Healing Center since 2008. I always knew there was anger inside of me, but didn't quite understand why. So I Googled sexual abuse help in Milwaukee, and I came up with the Healing Center.
And how have they, what have you taken part in at the Healing Center that's helped you?
What's helped me, I actually went to an event before this one, and just being at the event was very inspiring and empowering. Just being around other men and women survivors and being a part of that support system is an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Did your abuse happen as a child or as an adult?
As a child.
As a child. So it was something that you carried with you into adulthood, and you realized that it was something that was still troubling and bothering you.
Yes.
Yeah. How has your life changed now that you've received some of the services at the Healing Center?
It actually has changed a lot. I'm more happier. One of the main issues I had at the beginning was trusting people, but since going to the Healing Center, I've learned to trust people more, and as a result, I've built a bigger support system.
It's wonderful.
I think it's a phenomenal programs that you guys offer to people, so often free of charge. All the things that you do there to help people move past some of the events from their past or their present. Talk about some of the programs that you offer for people.
Well, some of the most powerful pieces that we have are groups for adult women who experienced sexual assault in childhood, and being able to process through the difficulties in their story and getting the support from other people who also experienced abuse has been really helpful. We also have an art room where we do creative healing and allowing people to not just do that talk therapy, but express themselves through art and getting at parts of their body and mind that maybe haven't been tapped or looked at for healing. We also have evenings where people can come and get additional information about things that they might be struggling with. Anger being one of them. Forgiveness is also very difficult. And just understanding post-traumatic stress and how it's impacted them, and help understand why they're experiencing the things they're experiencing, and that it's quite normal when you've experienced childhood trauma.
Do you help men as well?
Yes, I'm very proud that we do help men as well, that this isn't just a crime that affects women, even though for the most part it is women, but there are men that have been sexually violated as children, and we have one of the only programs in the state, and we have men traveling all from Green Bay, Chicago to come visit our services.
Well, Tiffany and I met last year, a model on the runway, a man who was very strong and very, you know, open. And we talked to him afterward because we were just so impressed with him. And it's just very touching that you help them too. What about children?
We don't service children because there are other programs in the city, and we wanted to make sure that we were meeting an unmet need. The other program didn't serve adults, so we really focus on adults.
I wanted to talk about the art.
Yeah, people can go on and bid on the art.
Yes.
It's the whole focus is blue. Do you want to just explain real quick why blue? Why the color blue?
The color blue is because normally it's our events on Denim Day, and denim, typically when you think of denim, you see the color blue. And we use that as our inspirational color for healing and thriving and moving forward. And the artwork all has some part of blue to encompass our hope and how our hope shines blue.
Love that. And people can go on, they can start bidding on it right away today,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Okay. So here's the information for the Hope Shining Blue event. It is sold out. It's Wednesday, April 29th from 5:30 to 10 at Turner Hall. The website on your screen, is that also where people can visit to see the art? That's
Yes.
give.aurora.org/Hope Shining Blue. If you want to write that down later, you can go to themorningblend.com, rewatch this segment. It'll be up at the end there. You can go out, bid, and look at all the artwork and really help support this wonderful mission that you do in our community. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing your story, too.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Jenny and Maryann. It's great to see you, and thanks
Great
for
to see
inviting us
you.
back. We really
We will
appreciate
see
it.
you in a few weeks.
Sounds good. Thank you.